I spent way too long watching other people live their lives and telling myself in the background that mine wasn't interesting enough to document. Then one day, just last week, I realized something. I'm 40 years old. I've worked countless ER shifts. I've raised kids. I've built a family. I've made memories that I've never even thought twice about. And somehow I've convinced myself that none of that is worth sharing. And the truth is, I've had a really good life this whole time. I have just been way too busy scrolling past it. So this video is me deciding to show up for myself, my family, and for any woman in her 40s who's tired of being a spectator in her own life and ready to start living it. A new vlog will be coming up every Sunday. You can come with me on this journey as I am learning long-form content creation. I have this habit of saving things for later. The nice dishes, the nice outfit, the version of my life that finally feels worth paying attention to. I'm trying to break that habit. I've been thinking lately about what makes life worth documenting. Turns out it's just this.
Whenever I decided I wanted to do weekly vlogs, I decided this is going to be 100% real life. I don't know how I see people do day in the lives and they wake up looking cute, but I do not. I do not. Just have to put on some makeup and we'll get our day started.
So actually one thing that I do almost every day whenever I get off work is I come out to my garden just to look at it and talk to my plants because I'm weird like that. And I just love my little garden. Let me introduce you to honestly probably my happiest place on earth. It's not like super impressive. Whatever, here it is. Ooh, I didn't know that. More tomatoes. This is my chaos garden. A ton of flower seeds and threw them in there. Ooh, that one's pretty. Nothing spectacular happened this night. My husband made my son a boba drink. I ran a bath, washed my face, sat on the bathroom floor with my journal like I do most nights. Just my normal, non-aesthetic, cozy routine. And somehow that felt like exactly enough.
Week one of my weekly vlog is going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible, but it's okay. That I like to mentally go through my day each night and think about my wins and how I could improve. So let's start with how I could improve, and that would be from the jump. My plan was to wake up at 4:30 and work out before my shift, and I did not do that because I slept like crap. I also did not get my 10K steps. I did drink a good amount of water. I didn't eat a good amount of protein. Full transparency, I started 5 Ants about a month and a half ago, and it has completely killed my appetite. So I am really trying to focus on eating more, especially protein. It's not going well. It's not going well, but it's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. That's one thing about me. It's like, I feel like I'm pretty good about being like, oh, well, today wasn't the best day. There's a lot of areas that I could have improved, and tomorrow's a new day. I journal. Overall, I'm gonna give today a 6. Definitely could have improved, but it wasn't terrible by any means.
Sunday, I skipped the alarm. Monday, I didn't. That's really the whole thing, though, isn't it? Not some big dramatic transformation, just showing up for yourself the next day anyway. Okay, I just have this one shift and then I'm off for like 2 weeks, I think. I think I'm off for 2 weeks. I survived. Woo-wee! Woo-wee! Second 12-hour shift of the week is over. So I got off work about an hour and 20 minutes early, which is so nice. So, because it's a nice day and I think it's going to start raining again tomorrow, I think I'm going to go for just a short walk. You can do it. You can do it. Let's go. Nobody's going to make a movie about a Monday night in your backyard. No special occasion, no perfect lighting. Just a kid jumping into a pool and a hot dog that needed more ketchup. But I keep thinking about how many of these evenings I almost missed, or that I did miss. How many times the laptop would have stayed open, the to-do list would have won, and this would have just been another Monday that I didn't remember. I'm starting to think these are actually the moments worth saving things for. Whenever I decided I wanted to do a weekly vlog, one of the main things that was important to me is being completely real. But a lot of the ones that I see are like younger girls, not necessarily women in their 40s. So being completely real, we're at football camp. We live in a small town and I'm I'm like so over small talk. Don't get me wrong, it's not a terrible community by any means, but I'm just like, just want to sit in my car and not talk to people, because it's impossible to be like out and about and not see dozens of people that you know, or, you know, kind of know, and then everybody feels obligated to talk to each other. And I don't mean for that to make me sound bitchy. I think that I just get like talked out because I also work in the emergency department in this small town. So it's 12 hours basically of small talk, and I just feel like sitting in my car and trying to plan out my week and have some silence. With that being said, it would not be me if I did not like make a to-do list every single day. And I will put 87 things on this to-do list. It's just like, I think it's an ADHD thing where I just like have to like mark it off. My oldest son just moved into his first apartment, and he just recently got a kitten, making me a grandma. And today he is working his first full 12-hour shift at the hospital away from the kitten. So Kai and I are gonna go check on Miss Clover Beans. Now I need to film a UGC video for some workout shoes, which I'm actually super excited about. My husband asked if I wanted to ride the e-bikes with him and my son to go get snow cones. So I'm actually trying to be more present. So I'm gonna go with them, then I will freshen up and film whenever we get back. Well, we rode to the snow cone shop and it was closed, so that was a flop. Now I have to wait until I get these lines from the helmet off of my head. So these are the Flux. Not so shabby. I would love to be able to do my nursing part-time, but we'll see. We'll see how the content creation thing goes. Here's a real life moment for you. I was putting on this old pair of shoes and I stick my foot in and immediately feel something crazy, and it scared me. It's a popsicle stick. There's no telling how long that has been in there. Mom life. Okay, so I dropped my son off for day 2 of football camp, and I sat in my car and I edited, uploaded, and turned in. Oh, thank God. So now I just get to do fun stuff. Typically, I would sit and watch videos and try to figure out the next thing that I need to be working on, but I'm really trying to enjoy life more. I'm one of those people who always wants to be productive, and in all honesty, I spend so much time scrolling in the name of research and trying to become more productive that like I'm never going to do the things that I want to do, the fun things that I want to do, because I'm always scrolling. So I'm gonna go get some plants. It's time to have some fun. I gotta start doing this stuff more. I'm so excited. Just coming and buying plants makes me so happy. Okay, I'm gonna spend today outside. Wednesday, I put the phone down, stopped researching, stopped scrolling in the name of being productive, just stopped. I cleaned up my older son's apartment a little. Nothing he asked me to do, just something a mom does when she notices. I bought way too many plants. My younger son and I rode our e-bikes. And then I spent the rest of the afternoon in my garden while it rained. Hands in the dirt, trap music in my ears, rain on my back. Not much to most people, but honestly, it was one of the best days that I've had in a while. It's funny how the days that look the least impressive on paper are sometimes the ones that feel the most like yourself. It is Thursday, last day of football camp. I consider myself to be like somewhat tech savvy, and then I think I'm realizing that actually maybe I'm not tech savvy at all. I have a Sony camera that I really want to start using, and I was trying to figure out how to get the SD card out, put it into my MacBook, how to then upload the videos onto the MacBook and where to find them, and then how to get them onto CapCut Desktop, which is that CapCut desktop is confusing to me. I'm learning. I'm honestly like super excited to start creating these longer form videos, vlog type of videos, and then go back in a year or 2 years and watch my progress. I love going back and looking and being like, I really have come a long way. So whenever I'm feeling discouraged, like going back and watching my old videos is quite a humbling experience, and I have no doubt that is going to be the case with YouTube as well. So Thursday's on its way. By Friday, I swear something had shifted. I don't know exactly when it happened. I guess somewhere between the garden, the rain, and the putting the phone down. But I feel like I woke up different. Well, I've really just been thinking lately about what it is that I want in life, the feelings that I want to have. And I'm one of those who gets trapped in analysis paralysis. I have all of these ideas, very minimal execution, and deciding to do these weekly vlogs, I feel like is already changing my life for the better. And I've only been doing it for 5 days. And part of it is because I want to have a life worth vlogging and documenting. So it's made me be better about getting my workouts done, playing with my son, planning things, scrolling less. So today's day 5 of me vlogging, and it's only 9:15 in the morning. And so far I have gotten up early. I had 30 minutes of quiet coffee and journaling time. I then went on a 45-minute weighted walk. I came home. I did a really quick garage workout, nothing crazy, but I lifted some weights. I checked on my garden. I have new tomatoes already. And I signed an $850 UGC deal for 1 video and 4 photos. I don't know. I'm just feeling good. I'm feeling happy. I'm scrolling less, which I really think is actually the key. Like Mom said, it's the damn phones. I don't know. It just feels good. And it's already a good day. It's Friday. I need to start packing for my Costa Rica trip here in a couple of days. But I just have a feeling today is going to be an amazing day. This is real life. This is the kind of shit that I want to see from somebody in their 40s who is wanting to do content creation but still figuring it all out. So I have always just posted on TikTok, and I'm now getting into YouTube. And I have a MacBook that I do very, very little with. Very, very little with. Like I guess I'm not as technologically. Alrighty. You're getting real life today, friends. Anyways, I'm not as technologically savvy as I would like to be. So I hate like using a laptop mouse, but I had gotten this wireless mouse months ago that I've never hooked up. Clearly I had taken the little Type-C thing out that you plug into the MacBook, and I don't know what I did with it. So then, being the smart girl that I am, I found this random cord that's in my house, and then it wasn't working. So of course I had to ask Claude, which is my AI. Some people call her Claude, but I call her Claude. And she was like, no, silly, you don't use that. So anyways, we're learning something new every day. I'm about to go get some vacation nails. These are looking bad. But look at my cute outfit. And I think it's so cute, and it's really comfy. Okay, that was lame. So that was my ordinary but great little week. 12-hour shifts and football camp and a kitten that fits into your hand and a snow cone place that was closed and garden dirt under my fingernails and a wireless mouse that needed an adapter I definitely lost. Nothing remarkable, and yet everything was remarkable. I didn't have a more interesting life this week. I just decided to stop waiting for one. So I guess this is see you next Sunday. Thank you for following along.